Yo, Seemlytuber back at it again with another video, and in this video we're gonna be talking about the stock market controversy that went on this week. I was participating in a little bit of it. I've dibbled and dabbled in a little bit of it. They kind of shut down some of my stocks on Robinhood that I have been purchasing over time for a hot minute, and when the stocks that I was purchasing over time started skyrocketing up in price, they gave me no choice that I could buy anymore and make a little bit more profit off of. But good thing I had a whole bunch of American Airlines and I still made a good profit, and then I bought it back when it went back down I made money, bought it back when it went back down at a lower price or around the regular price it was usually sitting at. Even though they had a bad quarterly earning, they definitely price started going up, because that's good for anyone that wants to buy into American Airlines. Because once things are back to normal later on this year, you're going to see people flying again, and that stock is going to go up. So if you want a stock to get American Airlines. It's only like 18, 19 bucks right now. No, I think it's down to like 15 right now. So it's perfect time to get you some American Airlines stock. It's been constantly going up since last year, since when it crashed. Yeah, so they put a lockdown on a lot of our stocks, and they tried to go around and say that because, I'm gonna give you a little backstory. There were some Redditors that saw some stock market hedge funds were going to try to take advantage of the little man, and they were going to try to take advantage of these companies, and they were betting against these companies, and they were putting tons of money behind it and manipulating the market so that these companies would be worthless and they would make millions and billions off of it. So some Redditors decided, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to get regular everyday people to put in their money into a $10 stock at the time, and we're going to make that stock be successful. And when that stock is successful, the hedge funds are going to lose money. So they did it. They united people across the world into buying Gamestop stock, and it rose their price up, and people that had GameStop stock for the longest of time made billions, as well as the hedge funds lost billions, as well as it taught a lesson to a lot of Americans that we were focusing our attention and our anger at the wrong sets of people. We were focusing at each other, and it should be at these companies like this that are making billions while they can't even give us a single stimulus check. So once that happened, these hedge funds started calling in favors. These hedge funds decided to call all these stock trading platforms, and they decided to tell them to shut it down. You're not going to be able to trade BlackBerry. You're not going to be able to trade Nokia. You're not going to be able to trade AMC. We got money invested for these companies to fail. You're not going to be able to trade them. We're going to make our billions. We're shutting this down now. They figured out that their system could be used against them by everyday Americans, and it could throttle and it could destroy everything that they have built in a couple of days. And people are saying that they only lost a couple $1 billion. They only lost a couple million or billion, and it wasn't that bad. But if it wasn't that bad, why would this be plastered all over the news? That's when you have to think about these things. We, as American people, did something that was thought to be impossible. We almost broke the system. The system was almost broke this week. And they had to set us back in line Thursday and Friday by throttling and preventing you from buying these stocks so the prices could not rise anymore. They can't have these prices rising, and they can't have the everyday American people making money. They had to shut it down. Once they shut it down, they proceeded to, I guess they're funneling a whole bunch of money into Robinhood so that they won't go bankrupt, because they have lawsuits against them now because they prevented you from buying more stock. And they tried to force you to sell your stock that you had in the company at the time. So they only gave you one option. You could only sell out of the stock. If nobody can buy a stock, the price is not going to go up. So they were forcing the stock to plummet. They were forcing it to plummet. Multiple stocks. They were forcing them to plummet and then telling you, you can only sell. You're going to make this stock go back down. We are going to crash this. It wasn't just Robinhood. It was multiple companies that were doing it. But Robinhood definitely was one of the major ones because they have built their platform on the little guys. We are for the little guys. And they turned against us. Which is kind of surprising because I didn't really start out using Robinhood. I was like with Stash, and I had Acorns at one time. And I got a Webull now. I got a couple stocks in there because I usually jump on IPOs on there because you can get into an IPO and buy into an IPO on there. You can't really do that on Robinhood yet. And it's kind of funny. I didn't start out with this platform because I didn't really trust them at the time, but now they're showing their true colors, and they're having to raise money because they're about to lose so much money, and it's a whole bunch of craziness going on. And you have the news trying to plaster these people, but this is one time that America came together and we all agreed that Robinhood was in the wrong. Robinhood messed up bad, and they're going to have to pay for their actions. You have other millionaires and billionaires coming for Robinhood now because you turned against the little guys and you tried to force us all to lose money to back up your hedge fund friends that have stakes in Robinhood. So you try to put pressure on the American people to get back in our place. But didn't y'all say, if you want to make money, invest in the stock market? If you want to have a profitable future, invest in the stock market. That's what we have been told as people. And I reiterate that to my followers as well. If you want to make money, invest in the stock market. But when you're investing in the stock market and they're trying to throttle you, and then you have stories from last year when people were committing acts because they lost money in Robinhood, you didn't see them stopping options then. You only see them doing it when hedge funds lose billions of dollars. It's ridiculous. They tried to lie their way out of it. They didn't want to be honest with us. They could have just came out and told us, yeah, we're being slime balls right now. Google's helping them out, deleting reviews and stuff, and I delete hundreds of thousands of reviews and stuff on the store. Like, nobody's going to trust Robinhood anymore from this point forward. I might have to move my stuff out of there. I'm thinking about it. But, and now it's reports going around that they might be filing for bankruptcy. So, might not be any Robinhood anymore. I might be going straight Webull or going back to Stash. At least Stash does stock back parties, and I get free stocks every week or so. They usually give away one about every week. But man, it's been a crazy week, man. It's been a crazy week. Y'all take care out there, man. That's all I got for this one. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. There was an amazing thing that happened this week, and to everyone that was involved in it, and to everyone that had support for the people that were doing it, we set a standard. We changed the way things are going to be in the future. Now they're realizing that the stock market can be changed just by regular everyday people. It doesn't have to be hedge funds. It doesn't have to be millionaires Regular everyday people can make a difference just by pitching in a little bit of money a piece. And that goes a long way. But y'all stay easy out there. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Seemlytuber out. Peace.